Winter. Winter in the forest is for snuggling and snoozing, but winter at your house is for learning new techniques. Flower tops. Sprinkle dried flower petals inside the mold. 2. Pour a small amount of melted clear soap base over the petals. 3. Use a toothpick to move the petals where you want them. 4. Let the clear base cool completely. 5. Melt white or clear soap base and add colorant. 6. Spritz the first layer with rubbing alcohol and then pour on the second layer. Let the soap cool completely. Mosaic bars. For mosaics, cut off small chips or squares of colorants. Arrange the chips in the oiled molds and follow the instructions for tie-dye bars. Colorful additions. Add a splash of color to your winter days with these artsy techniques. Each soap will be a mini masterpiece. Tie-dye bars. Lightly oil the soap molds you want to use. 2. Use a butter knife or vegetable peeler to shave very thin strips of colorants. 3. Arrange the shavings inside the mold. 4. Heat clear glycerin until it's melted. 5. Lightly spritz the shavings with rubbing alcohol and then slowly pour the melted glycerin over them. 6. Wait until the bars are completely cool, about an hour, before you unmold them. Lemon sugar scrub bars. This soapy scrub will be a favorite. 1. In a separate dish, measure 3 teaspoons, 15 milliliters of white sugar. Add pinches of dried lemon zest. 2. Melt a half a block of white glycerin soap base and yellow colorant. 3. When the soap base is melted, quickly add the sugar mixture. 4. Stir to mix and pour into molds. Sugar scrub bars work best in the following molds: daisy, bath bar, beauty bar, fern, flower. Lavender rose sugar scrubs. These beautiful bars will have you dreaming of springtime. 1. In a separate dish, measure 3 teaspoons, 15 milliliters of white sugar. Add pinches of dried rose petals and lavender. 2. Melt a half a block of white glycerin soap base with red colorant to make pink soap. 3. When the soap base is melted, quickly add the sugar and the flour mixture. 4. Stir to mix and pour into molds. Watch soap in action. Imagine the surface of a bubble stretched over the air inside. When the bubble bursts, the air inside rushes out. Just like bubbles, liquids have a thin skin on the surface. This happens because of something called surface tension. Try this. 1. Pour water onto a dinner plate. When the water is calm and not moving, carefully add a few dots of food coloring to the middle. 2. Watching carefully, add a drop of dishwashing soap on top of the food coloring. What happened? When you added soap, the water-loving heads of the soap molecules turned downward into the water, but the fat-loving tails tried to escape it. The soap tails broke the surface tension, skin on the water, just like you popping a bubble. That's why the color seemed to burst away from the drop of soap.